I had an incident with the federal government in 2011, and it caused me to get arrested because of my husband. So I went, he was extradited to Montana, and I went to Montana. And while I was there, I went there November 10th, I believe. So around February 1st, I wrote Cash App a letter and said, please stop, my card. I would like to close my account and find out what's going on because I received disability benefits. So I don't hear anything back. So the end of March, I wrote them a certified return receipt letter and I said, please close my account, send me my last statement so I can ascertain what's going on. And they said, well, you can send a power of attorney and we'll deal with them. And I wrote them back and said, no, I don't want to deal with the power of attorney. I'm a big girl. I will deal with it myself. And, I had assumed, big mistake, that my disability benefits had stopped like the third month, which they normally do if you become incarcerated because the state runs tapes. No, not this time. So anyway, I go to trial. I beat my case because I wasn't there. And I was found guilty of one charge. I had to deal with that. So when I came home February 15th, I went down to Social Security for my disability benefits because I have a broken back. And I found out that they paid me until January of 24. I almost lost my mind. So then I call Cash App again because I'm trying to get into my account. So what they made me do is this. I had to jump through hoops to get my old phone number back. I had to jump through hoops to get my old email back, which I managed to do after a period of time. I get all that back. I start to download my statements because I said to them, first of all, I sent you, here's a copy of the certified return receipt letter that I sent you that you signed for in May of 2023. You lose communication with me. I keep writing you. And then I learned in February that I was continuing to be paid till January. So now it was well over, I believe it was well over $13,000, but they're showing, well, anyway, this was paid till then. My benefit was $1,100 a month. So approximately $1,100 a month. I can't say for sure exactly. But anyway, I get the letter from Social Security, which I then provide to them that say, look, I get the letter from the time computation saying that I was away. I could not have used this money. So according to FDIC and FIPIC, they're responsible for my deposits if anything happened to them under their control. So I tell them, look, here, I was not there. I did not do this. I wrote you. I notified you. So now we're on week 8. And they keep telling me that, okay, I call them almost every day. I get hung up on. I get told it's been elevated. I get told all kinds of things. And so then Gary S. was the original account team specialist who sent me the letter saying, oh, we're working on it, right? So I call, every day. Well, then they tell me the other day, okay, because now they said they're going to send me an email, which I never get. Anyway, I started going back to the account, and now I can see that they've started to refund the money, okay? So as they're refunding the money, you would think going back into my account, which it shows $12,524.85 on my card. I have 2 emails right here, just dated 2 days ago that say, and now let me read it to you because this is crazy. Joanna, I'm Milton. I'm happy to help you. Thank you for your email. I apologize for your wait for a reply. I was just assigned your case. Thank you for your patience. I see that you were having some trouble assessing your balance, and the word were is italicized. I have good news. After taking a look at your cash account, I can see that your balance was unlocked before I had a chance to respond to this email. I'm sorry I didn't get to you sooner, but I'm so happy that everything is resolved. Your balance is unlocked, okay? So I try to transfer money, can't transfer money. I try to call them. Of course, I'm frozen. I don't know the difference between frozen and locked. Anyway, I have repeatedly told them, you cannot keep this money. You accepted it on good faith on behalf of Social Security disability. I proved where I was. I proved I didn't use it. I've given you my ID, my Social Security card, everything to show that this is my account. And they keep telling me that I have to wait for something. I don't know what more I have to wait for. So now I get another one, from Cash App complaints. I try to get them through social media because they generally hang up on me. And so they say, oh, thank you for your patience. I'm like, are you serious? You think I have patience? It's an unfair, it's a deceptive business practice. You took money on behalf of me, which we were in contract with, and now you're violating the contract. So I don't know. So February 16th, this whole process started with me being out, not being in. And now we're at April 11th. And I have lost my car, I've lost my insurance, and I'm homeless with a broken back. Because Cash App feels the need. I don't know what they're trying to prove. I don't know what they're trying to do. But Gary S. is one account services team member. Then Milton is another Cash App support specialty team member. I had, you know what I mean? Like it goes on and on and on. Like if I've proven who I was and I've proven where I was and I've proven I didn't do it and you are insured by the FDIC, why are you not putting my money back? They let me open a new Cash App account. So I told them, put it on that card, because then when they sent me another card, check this out. They sent me and I realized it when I got the card, the last 4 digits were the account number that was used for fraud. It should have triggered an algorithm. Like none of this would have happened if they had done their job, because that's what the card is for. The chip is for specifically for to see if you're purchasing things you wouldn't normally purchase. Well, when I went from paying the gas bill, my car insurance, gas in the car to rent, to pornography, potato chips, and beer, it should have triggered an algorithm in December of 22. So I think through all of these things that I have told them that, they pretend they're doing something, but I can't tell that, 8 weeks later, a little more than 8 weeks later, and, I'm homeless on the street. And then they tell me, oh, I can't hear you. You're in the train station. That's where I live, you chump. I don't understand what they're doing. So I filed with, DFPI, who sent it to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, because I'm in Massachusetts, but they're in California. I tried to get onto FDIC today. I had trouble, ascertaining how to get around that website. So I'm supposed to try that a little bit later on. I filed a complaint with the Office of Inspector General, with the Boston Police Department. I'm ready to call the cops on the Cash App. I don't understand. And I told them, I said, well, they actually told me one day that they're home working remotely. I said, so you're telling me that you have a computer that has mine and millions of other people's financial information on it at home with people who can access this? So who's robbing us here? Like, I don't understand. I'm at a loss. I'm an educated woman, and I'm at a loss as to what's going on. I can't wrap my head around why they said, and I said to them when they first said they sent me a letter, where did you send it? To the address where the problem came from? So I managed to get all that changed, but they said they sent me a letter April 1st. Today's the 11th. I still don't have it. Like, and I said, are you trying to kill me? You're trying to give me a heart attack? What are you trying to do so that you don't have to pay this money? You can't keep it. I don't know whether to go to Social Security and try to have them backdoor it because it was sent, but they don't consider, like, because they were accepting the money, they don't consider that a problem. Because they sent it somewhere and it wasn't reported until now. I am at I don't know what to do. Like, this is it. I am at my last nerve with that. I want them to unfreeze my money immediately so that I can go to a bank. Because with a bank, you can still walk in a bank and speak to a human being. And, oh, by the way, you want to laugh. I actually was a little uptight the other day and I might have swore. And the artificial intelligence told me it offended them. I went, you are artificial intelligence, Cashbot. How dare you tell me I offended you? And Cashbot's telling me I offended them. Is that not crazy?